What up gamers, my name is Txaars on Web3 and today we will talk about Big Time. But what is the best way to talk about the game? Is to show it and to play it. So I'll take you guys with me on my story and my journey in the Big Time world, and maybe you guys will join me eventually. I'll see you in the game. Hey guys, if you guys want to subscribe, like or comment on my video, you can always do it. It's for free, you can always give me some tips to make my videos better. And well, this is one of my first videos, so please feel free to subscribe, like or just comment something. Alright, so basically this is the Big Time loading screen. Before entering this screen, you will need a Ruby pass. How to get a Ruby pass? You can join the Discord from Big Time itself. You can look some videos on Twitch, a lot of streamers give them away, and it's quite easy to get one. Every Thursday or Friday for Belgian people, the Ruby Plus will be active, and then you can play. Like every Friday they will put the new people inside. So what do we do when we enter this page? Basically for me, we start out in Frankfurt. It depends on the latency, how fast the servers are running for you. For me, Frankfurt is the most close one for my country, so it's Belgium. And I'll be looking for a high population world. Why? If I'm looking for a party, if I don't have 5 other peoples to play with, I will be in the high populated worlds just to look for a party. When I have a complete party or a guild, you can always ask them to change server and go to a lower populated server, but it depends on however you want to play. So basically, here you start and here you press play. Alright, so this is the Big Time world. We start over here, we are completely new, we chose what class we want to play, but wait, I don't want to play this class. I don't want to be a chronomancer. What do we do? So as you see, I just tapped my my tab, and what do we see? We can see our inventory, our timeline, our skill tree, our cosmetics. As you can see, I bought some cosmetic items. You can go on the marketplace to buy some, or you can grind some out in the dungeons. So basically when you grind the NFTs, you can use those NFTs. It is possible to get some NFTs. I didn't get one yet. I will get one later on in the game if I play a little more. I've been playing for like 4 or 5 hours a day and I wasn't really lucky. So it depends on the RNG you get. I've seen some dudes with level 3 accounts that got like an epic table worth $100, so it depends really on the luck. Then we have the space. I got a space myself. I'll show you guys as well. I bought one, and this is literally the starting setup, where to start and what to see. So let's take a quick look at the world itself. As you can see, we start out with the Chronomancer pocket watch. This one is like legendary, but no worries, you guys will start out with a normal one. It is okay, you need to start out somewhere, so let's go to the place. If you want to change, if you want to change your Chronomancer to a quantum fixer or what else, it depends on whatever you want to play. You can always change it. You gotta run just straight forward. You move up the wall. You run. You turn to the right, and what do you see? Over here you can reset all your stat points and your skill points. So basically, the game gives you a free reset whenever you want, whenever and whatever you want to change. You can just come over here, you reset it for 1000 gold, and you are ready to go. If you want to change your class, over here you can change yourself to a time warrior. You just enter, you talk with him, and you see in the left corner he is giving you some stuff. Now for an example, I told you guys, if you want to change like your Chronomancer into a warrior, if you want to change classes, what you gotta do is you just go over here and you click on the Time Warrior. What should I do next? I should click all the junk he gave me. It's like the basic gear, and now we are ready to play as a warrior. So it's kind of easy to change your classes, and this is literally how the Pocket Watch starts. How the Pocket Watch works. If you want to go back to your other class, you just gotta change your class again, and you can even delete the other one. If you delete your Pocket Watch, it means everything you have equipped will be deleted as well. So if you have something valuable, it's always better to de-equip it. Just put it in your inventory before deleting your character. I've did something like this before, so that's why I'm telling you guys. How did I get to a legendary Pocket Watch? Well, basically, if you grind out some dungeons, what I will show you later, you will receive it at the end of the dungeon. But for now, I will show you this way. So the Time Warrior is over here. If you want to change to a Shadow Blade, you just do the same thing. You talk to him, you change the watch. If you want to become a Quantum Fixer, exactly the same. Just next to it, we find the Chronomancer. Well, that was basically it for the classes, which classes there are and how to change them. And now I will show you guys how to get NFTs, or like how to get a group and how to find the group, or just how to run it solo. So basically, I'll show you guys how to run dungeon solo right now. Alright. So basically, I'm already level 9, and I will show you guys how to level up, how to complete dungeons, and how to get another Chrono Watch. Basically, what we do need to do is we have to search for these dungeons. Like this one, it says I need to be level 3 or 4 to complete this one. I will be running a solo dungeon just to show you guys how the combat is working and how the worlds are working. But basically, you find the beginner dungeons at the coast, like the coastline where you start. You run the coastline up, and here you will find in between level 1 and 9, like in between level 1 and 10. If you will grow your account, you will need to run just straight this line ahead up onto the hill on the mountain, and you can level up over there. The other one is just to you enter, you see the right side zone over here, you make all caps and you do looking for party. If you type this will take a lot of time. Over here, I received an invite and somebody invited me. Luckily, I could join instantly. So this is like a little luck. Normally, it takes quite some time to join the group. And basically what they will do is they will join, look for some dungeons together with you. They can teleport you like this. They summon this portal and you are next to them onto the instance. But for this video, I will leave the group and we will just enter this dungeon solo. Alright, so this is what the dungeon starts like, looks like at the beginning. What can I buy over here? So basically this is like the noob gear that you can always buy. This zone over here is to recover your energy. At the left side at the top you will see that I'm gaining health, and when I take a knee I will regen mana as well as I will regen health. So what do we do to start with? We just run into the dungeon and we have something to do instantly. This is really good. This is my attack to start with. We will dominate. We will complete the dungeon. The dungeons itself, it looks very, very nice. What I do miss about the dungeon sometimes is that they are quite like level bound, and if you take a little higher, it's very hard to complete the dungeons yourself. This dungeon I could be completing very easily because the level is really passing, and like I'm a better level. I'm way higher level, so this shouldn't be like giving any troubles. Let's do this, buff, we explode the little fucker. Then in the instance itself, we can just mine. Puff, 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 we do this, puff. We can explode these jars. And I will admit that people already told me that to complete as most as possible. So if you can destroy something or mine something, you should give it a go just to receive an NFT. I never received an NFT yet. That time is still about to come. I hope I will get it one day. And I just switched over to Chronomancer just because they told me they have a bigger clearing. They can clear a lot faster than the other ones. So I was about to give it a go. So the objective right now is to clear the dungeon, to destroy these enemies. Let's destroy them all before we can continue. Oh, this was easy. Now we destroyed this one. That was a good go. We disarm the bomb, like the objective is telling us. We destroy all these jars, and we continue. The game itself is, it could be running smoother. Maybe it's my computer that's having some problems with it, but it could be the game itself because it's still in pre-alpha. Sometimes it's laggy, sometimes it's not. But still, I love the graphics. I love how it's looking. It's well put together, and I kind of enjoy the gameplay itself. Now, I'm not the biggest MMO fan. I do like some RuneScape to compare with, but it's not the same at all. This game is way more of a grind, and it's still in early alpha, so I can't attack the game like I can be as critical as I should be because the game isn't released yet. It's not ready to be judged as complete. So we'll be chill about it. All right, now we need to eliminate some faunas. So this is the dungeon. Literally what they tell you to do, you should just run around, follow the objectives, like as we are about to do right now. We need to kill some faunas. Faunas are like those little bugs that run from the beginning. Now we need to look for them. In the meantime, we can just destroy and complete the whole dungeon, clear it out, look for as much as possible enemies to destroy. The more we destroy, the more chances of an NFT we get. So we will clear the whole dungeon out. Oops. This is looking juicy. I will take this. Nice clear. So in general, what do I think about the game? The game itself is kind of chill. You can run solo, you can run in group. And I've been clearing some dungeons with my clan as well. I haven't been as active as I should be, but to be honest, to be very honest, the game is fun to play, but I can't stick and play in the game. It's always clearing the same dungeons. Basically, when I run with other people, they are way too high. And the most annoying part about it is there is no friend tab. Like, I can't invite friends that I know. I can't see if people are online. And if I play with others, it's very hard to find the group. And I'll show you guys after. So what do you get when you mine some stuff? Literally, you get some graphite, or you can get iron, or you can get period tin, or basically you can create some bracelets with that. And when you create those bracelets, you can upgrade your weapons. So it's a good thing to mine, but you will see a lot of mine stuff on your road. So if you need something, you will always find something on the way. You really don't need to look for it. It's quite common. While playing the game, you always need to look for these hollow spots, because they are always filled up with some vases and some possibilities of finding some NFTs in those jugs. So we always clear every room. When you are in a group, it's way faster to clear everything out. So when you find these rooms, you just clear them out, you destroy everything you see, and you go to the next room. Basically, when you destroy these, you have a big chance of getting an NFT drop, and that's what everybody's looking for. Now this is a fauna, I will kill that one. Now we have one complete, and we will go further for completing our quest. Another one. When you find a mine spot, I always take my time to mine. It's not necessary and it's not very needed, but you can find some NFTs. So I'll take my chances. I always take my chances because I just want my NFT to drop. Whenever you are in the dungeon as well, you can see there are like these shrines. Basically, what do? They can give you a boost in the game, like mana regen or health regen, or even give you a little bit more speed, but they can also revive your allies. So basically, when your team is dead, you can always revive them once or twice in the dungeon itself. Next to these shrines, there are always places to mine. So if you are looking for some mining stuff, you can always find them over here. And here we go. So basically now we got access to the last piece of content, and that is the boss area. What am I supposed to do? Well, I could choose. I could clear out the whole dungeon, or I could go for the boss. Well, I prefer to just clear out the dungeon, because whenever you clear the dungeons, you have more chances of receiving NFTs. And what do we want? Well, I'm kinda grinding for those NFTs. I never had one solo. I never had one in the group, so I'm always eager to just try it out when I'm busy. So we are just completing the mine. We are completing all these jugs. We will open the chest for some junk. That was some shitty loot, that's okay. Oops. We clear everything, and then we go back to the main goal of the dungeon and try to see if we get some NFTs. So basically, I'm taking a knee right now. You can take a knee wherever you want, and as you can see in the left top corner, it will gain you some. It will get you some life and mana at the same time. Overall, the game is looking quite nice for me. It's really beautiful environment. The game is quite challenging. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite challenging. The cosmetics change only the looks of the game, so the pay to win isn't really integrated into the game itself. But you can buy some cosmetics, as I've shown before, which is a bonus for me. You can upgrade if you like the game. You can leave it. You can leave it how it is if you don't like the game, and you can just win some NFTs in the time you've been playing. So it's a win-win situation for me. And we are still in the pre-alpha. So based on this, I cannot promise you guys, but I'm quite sure, and I'm putting some money on the line as well. I bought some NFTs for this game, and just I believe so strongly in this game purpose and potential that I just had to invest something in it. I didn't invest like big time, like big monies, like 10Ks or the big stuff like that, but I invested a small chunk of money, and that means that I'm quite positive overall. This is an upgrade that they should make as well. It's quite hard to find your way back into the game, so when they could indicate where to go to, maybe that's for the future purpose, but for now sometimes it's really hard to find your destination, because the tunnels are really like some puzzles. And if you know One Piece, I'm kind of a Zoro in the story over here. I'm very bad at navigating myself somewhere, so it's kind of hard to find my way. Mine. So when you look at me playing, I don't need to complete this side of the story, but I will do it anyways. Why do I want to? Because basically, whenever you complete the whole dungeon, the more chances of NFTs you get. And then we have these chests. Like in the middle of the game, you find a possessed chest, and I will click on it, and you will see the chest opens, and you will get a spawn of all the mini monsters, mobs, to kill you, and you gotta destroy them in time. If you do this, the chances of getting some bigger loot is always there. Whoa. It's quite hard to defeat them all in time when you are solo. Normally it's meant to defeat them in a group, but hey, we can do this, man. When you see some vases as well, you can just pop those vases. They always help you out. Now we can see there are a lot more. We will run away, try to burn them as a group. The tactics of this game are really useful. Whoops. This is why the Chronomancer is literally the strongest, the most OP one. You can solo a lot of things. 26 seconds left. In the right side you can see a timer as well. That's really helpful. So when you know you're running out of time and low HP, you just run away and you are all set to go. Okay, now we have a big one. This one is painful. This one is really painful, but we can try to dominate them. Now we have some energy stealers. These ones are the hardest one to defeat, as well as the big one over here. The big guy is kind of a pain in the ass. We have 30 seconds left. This will be a really hard one to win, but everything is possible. I don't think I have enough mana, but we can always try. 12 seconds left. The small one is eating me up alive. I don't think we will be able to defeat the last one. Just not enough time. Well, it happens. But as you see, you have some random events as well mid-game. Now, after clearing out the dungeon and heading towards the boss, as you can see, he's telling me we can change timelines and we could possibly change our pocket watch as well in the dungeon, so mid-game. So if you like to play both Chronomancer or Quantum Fixer or Warrior, you could just take the pocket watch with you and change it up here while you heal or want to change. So this is the end room. You basically run over here. It's possible that we get another objective to clear, but everything is alright, so now we will complete the dungeon itself. 0 enemies to destroy, so now we can just end whatever we started, and this is like the boss fight. If we complete this room, we are basically done with the dungeon. We have around 4 to 5 dungeons to clear, like types of dungeons. We have multiple enemies as well. And it depends on the level that you are. The zones will change, like it will be a desert instead of an ice cave. There will be a T-Rex, some pirate robots. It depends on the level and the more you progress into the game. So this is literally the easiest, the most easy one to complete. Oops, we need to dodge everything to be safe. Gotta keep our ass covered. Always dodge the attacks, otherwise you will die instantly. I always run after these robots at first. Then we end the game. Let's run next to it. Burst it down. Kill these monsters. Easy one. And this is how you do it. You go from room to room, you try to defeat everything, try not to die, and we basically completed everything. So this is the epic loot from the boss, mission complete, and this is everything we get. So I'll take everything we got over here, and that's how to clear a dungeon, like solo. So based on the stats that we gained, everything we did, we gained a total of 3k XP, almost 4k XP. It took us 25 minutes, and this is the overall damage that we did. So this will be always the same. To leave the dungeon, you just need to exit the portal, and sadly we didn't get any NFTs. Okay, so back outside of the dungeon, what do? Well, basically I always use the tap, I use the town teleport, and this way we can get easy access to the village itself, where we can sell everything. Over here we have multiple shops. Like this one is when you get some artifacts, you can trade 10 of them in to get a possible chance of an NFT. This one is to decrypt everything you have. Like when you see some items with some this decryption key on top of it, you just need to tap it. You just need to tap on it, and you need to pay for it. Like for example, like this, you tap for it, then you will see it over here. You push decrypt, and you will see what you decrypted for. Then when you go into the game, you can see sometimes people drop their pocket watches. You can just pick them up, but this one I won't keep. This one is encrypted, so we can just throw it again away. Then over here we can see a store where we can sell all our stuff. Basically I don't need anything, so I will sell everything off because we don't need it, it's junk, and all the other items we will just drop on the floor. And this is basically how I do my runs. I make money, I level up, I sell everything, and I go back to look for a party. Now, the game itself, it looks very cool. I'm very happy with what they already did, and I'll take you guys into my space. This is the metaverse. So, welcome to the metaverse. Like, this is my metaverse with, when I told you guys I got an NFT, like a space with some decor. I don't have any decor, but it's okay. This is my space. So basically I bought this room, a mythic one, just to put some furniture inside of it. I don't have any furniture. I didn't receive any drops yet, but that's for the future. That's a future problem. That I'm all right with this right now. So this is literally the world where you can play in. Inside of your in your meta house, you can basically store up everything you need to. I got some pocket watches over here, ready to go. This is a time warrior if I would like to play with a warrior. This is one of my quantum fixer. I'll take this one out just to show you guys. If I want to change to my quantum fixer, I just change the watch, and as you can see, I have the full inventory with all the gear inside of my watch, which is level 21. So basically this one is a level 21 character with all this green arm gear and some gears over here. So now do you ask me, what are those gears for? Well, basically when you have your skill tree, you have gears on top of them. So basically in the bottom you can see there is a critical sub-tree ability tree unlocked. So these gears unlock these extra gears for your character. So basically the better ones you find, the more you can upgrade your character, and you can personalize your character as well. The better you grind and the more gears you find and the more rare gears you find, the better your character gets. So basically if you grind a lot, you will find a lot, and the better your person will become. But for now I will change back to my chronomancer. I will stack my other watch back into my bank because I want to change my playstyle. So that's why I did it. Here you get some artifacts. That's the one you need for the encryptor, like to get a chance of NFTs. These are pretty common to drop, but NFTs itself, it's pretty rare.